What's up, YouTube? It's your boy JP's on the keys, and it's 2 Easy Back video today. And this will be one of 2 videos that I'm dropping today. The first one is, I want to watch, I did a video about the driving like a month or 2 ago. This is about seatbelts becoming compulsory. I want to see how people react to people making seatbelts mandatory in Britain. I want to see this, because when I saw it the last time, a lot of people had like a laissez-faire attitude, like they really weren't like, they were like, but I want to see.
Before the new law came into force, only about 4 out of every 10 motorists regularly used a seatbelt. But during this morning's rush hour in London, the vast majority of drivers and front seat passengers were securely fastened. It seems the fear of prosecution was a greater incentive to belt up than all those previous seatbelt campaigns with their appeals to reason. And the government will now be hoping for a big reduction in the number of people killed or seriously injured in traffic accidents. Good morning, I see you're wearing your seatbelt today.
That's correct, yes.
Is this simply because of the law?
Indeed, I've never worn it before. I prefer to be free when I'm driving, but I'm aware that the law aren't going to enforce things today, so that's why I'm wearing it.
Sorry. But not everyone
I prefer to be free when I'm driving? Sir, when you crash and you fly through the windshield, or when the airbag hits you in the face, or you get something in the console.
remembered the need to click this morning. Hello, can I ask you why you're not wearing a seatbelt? You realise you're breaking the law?
Yeah, I do realise now, yeah. Thanks for telling me. I better put it on,
I think you had.
Dang.
So what are the chances of being fined if you don't wear a seatbelt? Well, at the moment it depends very much on where you live. Some police forces have said that they intend to adopt a lenient attitude for the first few weeks at least. People who break the law are likely to escape with just a warning. But in other areas, the police are saying that they intend to prosecute people as from today. And if you don't wear a seatbelt, that could mean a fine of up to £50.
Well, the Merseyside Chief Constable, Kenneth Oxford, has already said that in his area, drivers, to begin with, not wearing seatbelts will be warned and not prosecuted. So John Thorne has been examining how the softly approach there has been working.
Well, I mean, what were you gonna prosecute people with? Like failure to abide or something? Like failure to wear a seatbelt? I guess that's gonna be an added charge. I don't know. Hopefully it's like a misdemeanor or something like that.
At the dawn of this new legislation, rush hour motorists on Merseyside were greeted by foul, snow-filled winds. There was no sign of extra police vigilance on the roads leading to the Mersey Tunnel, and many drivers had forgotten to lock on their seatbelts. In fact, one driver was deliberately ignoring the new legislation.
Well, figures have proved in the continent that even though the number of people wearing seatbelts went up, there's no decrease in the amount of accidents.
So even though you're liable to £50 fine,
Yeah.
you're not going to wear them?
No.
The Merseyside police have been coy about their attitude. The Chief Constable, Mr. Kenneth Oxford, declined an interview. So did his Traffic Department commander. But in fact, motorists here have a good reputation for belting up. A local survey suggested that nearly half Merseyside drivers did it automatically even before the new law. The police force here on Merseyside are not alone in deciding initially to advise motorists about the new seatbelt legislation rather than prosecuting them immediately. But their Chief Constable's stance has been attacked by the British Safety Council, who describe it as entirely irresponsible, amounting to a licence for suicide.
Well, to be honest, personally, oh my God, pause. Personally, I usually always I just put on my seatbelt anyway, because that's just like what I've always been taught to do, because it's just like, I don't know, I've been in a couple accidents, and that seatbelt definitely helped me. I don't know, I mean, I can understand, I guess, people saying it's free, but I don't know. Just me personally, I'm not taking chances, because I've seen too many people I know get in serious car accidents. Like one of my friends, he wasn't wearing the seatbelt and he flew out the windshield and almost died. So it's like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm already I feel like you should wear it. Like I said, I'm not going to tell you what to do, but I feel like you should. You know, especially if you have like people that love you. like I said, I guess the attitude was a lot different back then. I mean, you could smoke indoors back in the 70s. Of course, the attitude was a lot different. You know what I mean? Like, but people thought that wine was like purposely like actually good for you. But you know, hey, it's cool just seeing just how the society was back then. You know, just how people really thought. But I feel like you should still wear your seatbelt, personally. But thank you. I really appreciate you for watching the video. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. Turn my post notifications on if you haven't already. Thank you. Please be safe. Stay on the grind. I'm out. Peace.